I remember my mother saying to me, she says, Denzel, you do a lot of good, but it's time for you to do good the right way. And she said, and you know what I'm talking about. And she said, you can't buy your way into heaven. Not that I was trying to, but I have, I'm a giver. I always have been, helped build a lot of things. But I never forgot that. And I knew, on my journey, and we all have our individual journeys, that I wasn't where I needed to be yet, but I knew I was on the right track. And even before that day, my own search through books like Sid Author, Herman Hesse affected me tremendously in my youth, and the Bible did. And so you have that moment, that knock from the horse moment, if you will, but it doesn't mean that the rest of your life is going to go the way it should. It's not like, oh, I had this moment, I'm filled with the Holy Spirit, now everything's gonna be great.
Yeah,
be perfect. And oh boy, and you know this because
I'm a witness.
All the time.
I'm a witness.
The next day, I'm ready to save everybody.
Yeah.
I'm in charge of saving people. Ruth Green was a woman who was known to have the gift of prophecy. She lived in Mount Vernon, where I grew up, and she was she came to my mother did her hair. So she was in the beauty shop when I was sitting in there, having been kicked out of school and out of college. And she said, boy, she said, first of all, somebody give me a piece of paper. And she wrote down the word prophecy, and she misspelled it. And my mother wrote it down. And she just said that, boy, you're going to travel the world and preach to millions of people. And I had a 1.7 grade point average. I flunked out of college. I'm like, well, I'm not even in school. I don't, do you see anything in your crystal ball about me getting back to school? I mean, that's the way I was looking at it then. When I look at it now, I have traveled the world. If you, I don't even like to talk about it, but there are speeches or things I've done online, and there are millions of viewers that so. In that regard, what she said has come to pass, but it's really about this point moving forward. But God is sending us a message, and it's a fascinating 1-2 punch we've had so far. The Lord knows where we're headed, and only God knows where we're headed. So we're being forced to deal with powers higher than ourselves, whether we like it or not. We better open our eyes and look at the reality of what's going on. This is
Amen.
It's not a joke.